vision.
Hello everybody, I am Breck, and we're back here on another episode of Roommates. On the last one, I think we chose Annie over the hippie chick to go with us to our band's practice. Apparently we're at a new event in the kitchen with Annie and our good friend Dominic. So let's get this started today, guys. Do you know which bus goes by the downtown bookstore, Dominique? They've got a really giant sale going on, and I don't want to be lugging all the books back on foot. What's this? Little Annie is off to adventure. I pull my head out of the refrigerator and look over to see Annie with 3 empty bags over one shoulder. Apparently she's pretty serious about book shopping. I do have transportation. I guess I could take her. Or I could just leave it to douche. He's probably just as interested in the books as she is. Let's play it, because we like Annie. Hey, what's up? Oh, Max, I didn't see you there. Punk. Douchebag. Anyway, like I said, there's a really good sale, and I just wanted to know the best way to get down there. You know, you don't have to take the bus. I do have a car. I'd be happy to take you down. Heck, I might even pick up some things myself. Yeah, I've got a van myself. No need to hang out with hobos on the bus. Oh, no, you don't have to. You don't have to inconvenience yourselves for me. I'm okay with being on the bus. It's really not that bad at all. Please, Annie, you're our friend. Let me give you a ride. It'll make everything easier on you. I like how she's our friend, but she should ride with him. Anyway, Dom's clearly got it bad for her. Not that I can blame him. I just don't know if I can stand it. Then again, it might not be the worst idea to have R.A. owing you a favor. Try putting in a good word for us. There we go. Get some more points for Annie. Piss old Douchenick off. Honestly, I'm doing a service to Annie here, saving her from Douchenick. Yeah, he's right, Annie. You should definitely let him give you a ride. A, I've got a van, which means plenty of room for all the books you can carry. B, I'm way more fun than he is, which I believe is what he was just saying. I said nothing of the sort, you bastard. See, another glowing recommendation. What? Has all that music made you hard of hearing, or just even dumber? See, I've decided I only hear the positive reinforcement that a good RA should be offering to his students. Maybe if you prove you were a good student once in a while instead of a slacker-ass bum. I can see Annie giggling behind her hand. I gave her a wink while Douchenick fumes. I think I've made my case. So yes, come on, Annie, I'll give you a ride. Okay, thanks, Max, I appreciate it. Dominic is furious. I wonder if he'll retaliate for this. Who cares? Drive safely, you maniac. Oh yes, you're right. I do have a very safe van. Thanks for noticing, R.A. Oh, shut the hell up and get out of here already. Love it, man. Annie and I duck out the door in a hurry as Annie burst out laughing. You really shouldn't tease him like that, Max. Pfft, how should I tease him then? We hop in my van and head off to the bookstore. Over the next 2.5 hours, she pours over every book in the store. Every time I start getting bored, Annie brings over another book and starts telling me about the stories and what's in it. All in all, she's pretty entertaining. In the end, she easily finds her 3 bags, which get she easily fills her 3 bags, which get thrown into the back on our way home. She was even nice enough to pick up a few books for me. Thanks for taking me, Max. It was really sweet of you. No problem, cutie. Let me know if you need a ride around town in the future, alright? Sure thing. Thanks again. Annie hops out quickly with her books, hurrying back inside to her room. That works perfect. We got a 65% on our grades. 70. Oh, you got a 72. We're doing good. It's about like my grades. I can't believe it's Halloween already. I've been so busy with classes, barely had time to even think about Halloween. Isabel told me about this party 2 weeks ago, but I haven't even thought about it until a couple days ago. Hey-o! Hey, Max, are you ready yet? Come on, we've got to get there by 8 o'clock. Hang on, I'm almost done getting changed. Lucky my keyboardist Jerry does makeup as a hobby. He hooked me up with a pretty sweet costume. Even if it is last minute. This is going to take a few for me to get on, okay? Meanwhile, I'm going to call Chad and let him know I'm on my way. I'm out in 5 minutes, so don't be late, okay? Isabel leaves dialing her cell phone. Ugh, I forgot about Chad. I'm sure he'll be dressed up as something stupid. I gotta admit, I was looking forward to hanging out with Isabel in whatever hot-ass outfit she chooses. Plus whoever, oops, wrong button. Plus whoever else shows up. But yeah, I certainly don't feel like spoiling my mood dealing with the giant slab of stupid Chad. Now I'm rethinking even if I want to go. Sorry, I had a cough. Now I'm thinking even if I want to go. I just read that. I guess there'll be plenty of eye candy if I do go. Chad can't stop me from looking. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. Hell, Chad can't stop me. I'm going to strut my stuff for all the fine ladies. Ooh, that's kind of weird. A quick change later, and I head out to the porch with Isabel. Oh, well. Hey-o. Hey, nice. I always knew you were brain dead. Didn't think the rest was dead, too. Oh, bite me, please. Preferably up in my room for the next couple hours. You're looking damn fine, babe. You don't have to tell me hot stuff. Now, if only the others would show up, we could get going. As called, I am here. Oh, you dog, you. No, wolf, Isabel. I am a wolf. It's a saying, Rakesh. You look good, Rakesh. How long did that take you? Not long. Though the glue I rolled in itches, I'm not sure what kind of fur this is either. That's terrible, Rakesh. But for now, you look great, so who cares? Who else is coming? I think you'll like this spell. Isabel leans close to me. I like it already. Say it with me. Bippity boppity. Boo. Hey-o. There we go. Now, I know I like this spell. You're never going to get a scare like that, hon. Come on, you got to set up. Definitely. Because whatever you're selling, I'm buying. Between the two of us, I'm going to run out of cash. I'll be happy to bleed you dry later, hot stuff. Your costume looks good too, Max. Thanks. Is this it? Any other surprises for me? This is it. Dominic's hanging out back to hand out candy if anybody comes by. Sally's going to hand out pamphlets on where to compost your pumpkin. Girl knows how to party. Then let's get going. These two fine ladies in tow. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Together we make our way down to the party site in another house on campus. 10 minutes later, just in time, we start at an incredibly well-decorated house. It looks real decorated. Whoever did this decorating really went all out. The whole place is covered in cobwebs. I can't even see some cutouts that look like ghosts in some of the windows. Welcome to you, our modest esteemed guest of honor. I presume you are the inspectors we sent for? Huh? You may call me Butler. We rang the constables to solve the ghastly murder in our quaint dormitory. I thought you were they. No, well, please come in. Look at all the other roomies who all appeared just to be confused as I am. I don't know why he's talking that way, but he enters the front door and gestures for us to enter as well. I heard it was a theme party. I didn't know it was going to be like this. Hey, as long as I'm with you ladies, I'll play along with whatever weird stuff they want to throw my way. This way, please. Please, don't mind the corpse. Mind the... Before Rakesh can finish, we've all entered and we were staring at the bloody corpse in the middle of the hallway. There are about 10 other people here with us. Some of the others are talking among themselves about the body. It's actually really real well done. Looks very believable. Poor Mr. Body, he owns the building. Well, owned. He donated a large sum to the college, apparently on behalf of a student he had a particular fondness to. Actually, it's rather odd, but he had been filling out these cards when they sent me out. They have your names on them. Butler hands everyone in the room a card with their name on it. So that's why we had to RSVP for this. I opened my card, and it just says, "You're Mr. Body's #1 salesman. You are innocent, but the murder is out there. At 7 o'clock, you were refueling your vehicle." Hey, what did you guys get? Please do not discuss the contents of your letter until the constables arrive. We wouldn't want anyone to tamper with the evidence. While we wait, please avail yourselves of the amenities. There's a kitchen to the door, the study is that way, and the sitting room is through the door. I expect there may be clues about. I'm sure you'll discover something along the way. So what's going on? Oh, that was our guy. Looks like you're on the case, hot stuff. Time to figure out who murdered this poor sap. The game is afoot, as it were. It's elementary, my dear Rakesh. Oh, this will be so much fun. Well, I think I know what I'd like to investigate. Down, dead boy. It appears we must solve this dreadful crime. Who doesn't love a good mystery? You are way too in this one. This might be pretty cool. I think I'm going to see what I can find in the study. Well, there's any food in the kitchen? Something. I shall take that as yes and go to feed myself. I think I'll go see what I can do in the sitting room. I think I'll come find you guys in a sec. Don't keep me waiting, hot stuff. You know it, babe. While we were making our plans, so was everyone else. Soon enough, in the crowd disappears, only the butler is left. So, dude, what's really up? Exactly what I've said so far. Alright, I'll play along. So what are the facts, Jack? I'm afraid I don't know. Feel free to look over the body for clues. I'll answer your questions as you like. Alright, I can work with this. I think I may be surprised at everyone here tonight. The only question now is where to start. Clearly there are four free rooms to visit. If I include the main hall, there are probably clues in each of them. Not to mention my friends. Alright, so we're going to go to the sitting room. There might be some honeys in there. Looks like our common room, but with a nicer TV. It even looks like someone brought it in a small bar. Okay. Upon some closer inspections, it's just got all kind of juices, but no alcohol. Which means I immediately find it interesting. Annie is here on one of the small couches in the corner writing in a small notebook. A few other people are sitting in various other parts of the room, but they all seem to be nattering about nothing. Come to think of it, I hadn't really seen all these other people much. Most of them must have come in here to discuss things. Looks like a bunch of them have just juice glasses. Hello, Annie. Hiding out in there, huh? Well, maybe a little. I have my reasons. Well, speaking of reasons, maybe we should talk about your store here. Come on, Max. Come on, let's talk about you for a while, huh? Okay, Mr. Sleuth, what would you like to know? Well, how did you know Mr. Body? I only just met him a few months ago, actually. I don't really know him very well. He hired me to write his memoirs, you see. Do you think he had an interesting life enough? And do you think he had an interesting enough life for a book? I mean, was his company that successful? I've heard of a few Fortune 500 types putting out their stories. Was it like that? Yes, exactly like that. Apparently he heard of a few of my books before, and he wanted me to ghostwrite his story. Man, I'm struggling right now, guys. I'm going to have to end this video pretty soon. If you're reading any of Hit My Books, I wrote the Starlight Sally series that everyone was reading a few years back. So I also wrote the Spy's Game Ends Murder, which you might know. Do those books even exist, Annie? I didn't know you written anything. Max, I'm in character here. Get in the spirit of it, would you? I swear I'll put a hex on you. Okay, calm down. So So you wrote some really well-known books then? Yes. A lot of fantasy and fiction, mostly. I told my publisher I was interested in writing some non-fiction. When he mentioned that Mr. Body was a big fan, I thought it'd be my chance. And how was the book coming along? Oh, it was fine. He was an interesting subject, certainly. Annie can't manage my eyes as she says this. She stops just short of making a disgusted face. Didn't exactly make for a page-turner then, huh? Oh, no. I can make any story interesting. It's what I do. Did you know that Starlight Sally and the Bugman of Axendu was really just a story about ant farm? #1 on the book's New York's bestseller list for 7 weeks, and it could have just as easily been written in a 3rd grade science report. That's how good I am. Huh. And did you have a lot of doctrine on Mr. Body's story? Well, how could I? It was non-fiction. Annie has gone back into writing in her little notebook. Just notes on this case. If you don't hurry, I'm going to figure out the culprit before you. So where were you at 7 o'clock? You can ask the bartender at the Dog and Biscuit. He'd probably be the only one who would tell you how many I had, since he had been the one to cut me off. Wait, what? Seriously? Max? Oh, right, character. Sorry. Look, I don't have a drinking problem. I drink. I get drunk. I write books. No problem. Ha, that's a good one. Well, thank you for your time, Annie. I'll let you get back to writing your case notes. Let me know if you come up with anything. We'll see. Good luck, detective. I'll be interested to see if you get this one right, Max. Annie looks at me appraisingly. She really is into this stuff. I think she's enjoying the intellectual challenge. Give her a little bow and head out. Well, that was certainly a good place to start. Question is, where next? Alright, guys, I'm going to call this episode here. So, yeah, appreciate you watching. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. That made a lot of sense. Subscribe and all that other good jazz. So, peace. Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?